Yeguso airdrop updates no e de mam na abusu ebesere mo se momfa enche se latest no e delay na there is some update e ba ya afi na ye ba be breaki e de amam no eno na ya project e de ato ye screen no enchen e de amam no. President Mahama nominate Pemela Graham as Auditor General as new Auditor General. Abusu nanse na ye current Auditor General Ebaya obe droppy expose bi against NPP amanyoko no na Mr. Johnson Akuamoa Esiedu ono na oye auditor general bet sisi ano papa no ne time aso e won officer President Mahama nominate Madam Pemela Graham as new Auditor General and also latest update ya de brema enye asam keto akra na busuya ensem bi so ekoso e political highway so mom yanko na yenkonko tie ensem a ekoso Hobson ene ne nkofo atena ase adrop expose bi propaganda via NPP for na ye mom yanko na yenkonko tie sa ensem no na latest update no eno na ya project e de ato your screen no enchen e de amam no yedamase
to say that I hear you. But it's not top priority now. I have other things and needs, pressing needs to attend to the country. So we'll talk about it, but I have to solve other issues. How is this coming to you? Of course, you have heard what the minority is saying, that when NDC was in opposition, they were very loud and vocal about it, that you must pass it, you must pass it. The president says it's not a priority. They will look at it, but it's not.
All right, thank you. It seems most of the people are getting what President said wrong. People think he's saying that, oh, I don't even care about it. There was a meeting. He was asked questions, and most centered on this Iran-Israel war. And they were asking how is going to be able to sustain the economy. He spoke about that. Then someone also asked a question about this LGBTQ. And then he said, oh, for now, that is not the priority. Are you getting it? The priority is that let us see how we can manage the economy. Then we come back to that. And then, boom. Hey, president is this, president is that. There's one particular reverend minister who is also an MP. I don't want to mention him.
There's only one reverend minister who's an MP. So whether you mention name or not, everybody knows. There's only one reverend minister who's an MP.
Huh?
Maybe no more than one.
Price is a reverend minister.
Oh, please, let's stop. There's only one reverend minister that everybody knows is an MP. Please stop that.
So you want me to mention?
Yeah. No, but you've already mentioned.
Reverend Jim Fojo.
We all know what you're saying.
Is that a secret?
The other reverend.
You see, the way he's handling the issue, I don't think it's being fair.
How?
I happen to be on the, Christian Leaders platform.
Okay.
And
Also, yes, of
course. But
now you're the one.
Just by they were one a lot of politicians are also on the platform. Yes. So he started the conversation. I said, look, my brother, what you are saying, you cannot say that. Now, President Mahama campaigning said when it comes to meet the bill, he will sign. That one is a fact. Are you getting it? Now he came to office, bring the bill. Speaker of Parliament says the bill has expired because the president refused to sign it. So Parliament did not even transmit the bill from Parliament to presidency. Supposing the bill was in presidency and then they left power, that one, President Mahama could have signed the bill to law. But that didn't happen. So what are we to do? Our focus, our attention, everything should be on Parliament to hurry up with the bill and then pass it and send it to President to sign. Now, when you heap this on president, what are we expecting him to do? Because he's not going to pass there.
I mean, of course, we can't have this conversation without taking it back to Parliament. So yes, we hear it's not on his table and he hasn't signed. But isn't it fascinating that it is one of the very last bills that was passed in Parliament that died with that previous Parliament, and so it is expected that maybe the beginning of the new Parliament, it will be one of the new ones that will be part, because he signed a few bills, by the way.
Yeah.
He signed a few bills.
Yes.
So people are thinking, really, if it died, it means that it was at the near finish.
That bill was not government-sponsored bill. It was private-sponsored bill.
What's the challenge?
I get it.
Yeah.
So if the private people decided that, look, let us push it. Ireland is back there, only that to have a space to go through is now the issue. So we should be on Parliament. But you see, the hypocrisy in all these things, those who are saying, oh, President, you have failed the country and what, the hypocrisy is what I don't like. Okay. We were all here. When Parliament passed this bill, President Akufo-Addo instructed his executive secretary to write to Speaker that, hey, don't try to transmit that bill to presidency. He warned him that they should not dare.
Because there were some things that were in contention. It's not that he said... There were issues he believed were still in court that needed to be...
Which court?
Oh, I mean, of course, you know that Richard Delaskai and another person, they were in court, you know, challenging a few parts of it.
E-levy was sent to court. President signed it. What are you talking about? Someone went to court with the e-levy. So it seems it was scheduled to be heard on a certain, a day before or so. President Akufo-Addo signed. What happened? Are you getting it? So if you say someone has gone to court, so they should not, if you receive it and say that I'm not going to sign until court determines it. But you want Parliament not to even transmit it to your office. I mean, well, come on. Then you come back and come and tell us that, yeah, why are you not doing this? Why are you not doing the same people who said Parliament should not transmit the bill to presidency. Today, you are saying that President should do something. What are you expecting President?
So basically, we should have this conversation, but the NPP shouldn't talk about it some.
I mean, the way they are portraying it is not good.
Okay.
You see, let us all have a conversation and make sure. I mean, the unity, the force that they use in 8 Parliament, they should use the same thing. Instead of maybe accusing the president wrongly, we should stop that. This is how we do our things, and then we don't get anywhere.
Do you believe this bill will ever be passed into law? Do you believe it?
However,
and what would be the benefits to us?
I always ask myself, we are in this country. At times, you see someone who whisper, this person is a gay. Oh, this one is a lesbian. We hear it all the time. People whisper. And we know. Some of them, by their actions, and you can feel that, it's true. Look, let's put various parties aside and see which party will have more of those.
As in like the political party.
Yes.
As in like
MPNDC,
United Party.
United Party. For United Party, you don't even get single one. But
how did you arrive at that?
Single.
How did you arrive at this conclusion?
Are you getting it? No, I am saying that. You see, some people are behaving...
What do you think? Which party do you think will have more?
Listen, some people are behaving like KJTives. Could you understand it?
Who are they? Who are the kids?
Please,
you understand. You understand.
I'm very quiet. Don't
you understand it.
I beg you. I could go on this topic, but please don't bring me to it. I beg you.
Okay.
When they are coming to stay, we want to pick from Dr. Tutubuahi. So myself and Kojo will come from the direction. Then I will tap you. Then Kojo will pick. Are you getting it?
Okay.
Then the moment Kojo pick, he says, Gromfo. He point the finger somewhere, the attention will go there.
And then the two of you will
go.
I see.
Are you getting it? That's how some political parties in this country are behaving. Especially with this LGBTQ. Why?
What are the benefits of signing this bill?
What benefit? We have our constitution. culturally, traditionally, moral. We don't do those things. Are you getting it? Okay. We don't do those things.
Okay.
So when we see, look, remember, I am hosting Addo. I have kids. If I hear or suspect that any of my kids are involved in those things, do you know what I'll do? What?
What will you do? They have rights.
I will make sure the discipline that person, he or she will not even try again. Are you getting it?
Okay.
You see, we leave parental responsibilities to government. These gay and lesbians go to various churches. They are the ushers, they are the singers, they are the instrumentalists. All of them.
They're not going to be happy with you.
Not that what?
They're not going to be happy with you.
Which people?
The church. The church. Yeah.
You see, the church is, should I describe them as hypocrites? Today, the churches, the men of God in this country, they are hypocrites. Look, Desmond Tutu and then Archbishop of Canterbury and those, when they speak, government act. In this country, tell me one man of God that will speak and government to act. Tell me one. All because of the hypocrisy. Are you getting it? You see white, you say, oh, it's like. It's like what?
Say it's perspective.
Say white.
Not all whites are white.
Say,
Assemblies of God people.
I am Assemblies of God. Man.
Oh, sir. Okay.
Are you getting it? But
which assembly?
Oh, why do you want to interrogate me?
No, I want to find out.
No, but you don't believe he's your church member or what?
No, I know he's a church member. I know he's Assemblies of God member.
Why you call Reverend Wingham, he will tell you that yes, I'm his church member. Don't worry.
Okay.
Are you getting it? Okay. So let us be frank. If churches are dealing with this issue, do we need a law for this thing? Do we need it? We don't need it because the Constitution is clear. How can I look at your face and bypass you and they say, oh, wonder, you are not.
My goodness.
How?
Okay.
How can I do that?
It's a good place to land.
So I want.
I think it's a good place to land.
So I am saying that these things, it's not the law. It's not the law.
But we have culture and belief, but we have had to use the law to cure excesses.
You see,
you agree?
If various chiefs in various communities, I heard of one chief made a statement somewhere. I'm forgetting the place. That look, if we see you in that kind of attitude that you are gay, you are lesbian, hey, you'll be in trouble. Are you getting it? And then, MFA, the last thing is that we don't have the political will to deal with some of these issues. Not that we don't know some of them. Not that we don't know some of them. Are you getting it? Per their actions, everything. They themselves, they can come out and say it. What are we doing? Look, we see boys walking on the street dressed like a lady. And then we allow them to go free. Just like that. Just like that.
What's wrong with that?
You see a boy, a very young guy, 25, 30, with a wig, and then, what is that?
What's wrong with that? They're just
what is wrong with that? What would the law do?
Okay.
The law will not do anything.
Let me go around.
We see you that way. The law.
Breathe.
I am very passionate about this.
Okay.
And I want our men of God in this country to stand for once and say that, look, if we say it, we'll sack you and then we'll have empty chapels, we should have it.
So if I understand you, if the churches were dealing with this, we'll be discussing this in Parliament.
Get here.
Okay.
We'll not even get here.
Doc, let me come to you. Is this a bill we need?
Obviously, we need it.
Is this a law we need?
Yes, it is.
We can't deal with this without, criminalizing it.
So my view is that for purposes of politics, right, we need to make it clear. If you go to my hometown, Asante Achimekutiase, I don't think that the chief, who is a custodian of the culture, will sit down for a man to marry a man, or a woman to say that I've married a woman. He wouldn't allow. Nana Bediakun will not allow that, all right, because it is against our culture. I think that when you read the statement that the president puts out there, the key issues, one, has to do with the democratic process, right? Now the president is talking about the fact that the bill, which has been reintroduced to Parliament as a result of its expiration, okay, should go through the necessary legislative processes. It is good that it goes through that kind of legislative processes. I remember in 2024, these same legislative processes prevented Nana Akufo-Addo from assenting to it. I remember at a point in time, he was on the point of sending the bill back to Parliament for certain corrections to be made before it gets to him. I'm not a lawyer, but I think I read something like that. And I didn't know.
How did he? It did not get to him. How did you send it back to him?
I heard it got to his table.
It's not true.
It didn't get
It
to
did
his
not.
Okay.
Asante
So
wrote explicitly that
so
not
once,
bring it here.
Once it didn't get to him, what it means is that it didn't also travel the full length of the legislative processes. All right. But again, when you listen to the campaign messages that were coming up, we were made to know that Nana Akufo-Addo was actually refusing to sign. Okay. For me, I think that what Ghanaians are looking for is that if President Mahama and the NDC government is interested in passing this bill, the legislative processes that we are referring to here, should be facilitated to get this bill passed into law. All right? Because, you see, for me, anytime I think about this LGBTQ plus issue, I get a bit emotional about it.
Why, though?
That is me.
What about it?
My Christian principles. That's what I was trying to ask Hobson in the assembly that he attends.
Okay.
All right. You see, as a Christian, I believe in nature. I believe in God's ordained principles and not something that man has sat somewhere, to push it as a human right thing. I mean, the respect for creation and procreation is what makes me believe that this whole thing, is something else.
Not passing this bill into law, does it limit procreation?
So if you don't pass it into law, it limits it. Because now an individual who has been created in the image of God to conceive for 9 months and to give birth for 9 months says that I won't do it. Secondly, okay, so even if birth is a choice, isn't it? Mm-hmm. It's a choice. But then, if you are going to use, there's a term, is it uncarnal sex knowledge? All right? To do this, my question is that, does it, reflect the purposes of God and all that? No, I don't think so. So, for me, this whole idea is a no-no for me.
Okay.
Now, when we did a study on the 2024 elections, right, it actually conformed to what happened in the US. Religion was a key thing, that actually decided or was part of the variables that decided the 2024 election. And on a more serious note, that religious votes went in favor of the NDC. Why? Because of this particular LGBTQ plus bill. All right. And, you know, in the US, that is how the Trump campaign team branded the Kamala Harris campaign messages. All right. And it affected them. So for me, I feel that, look, the president should facilitate it if he's interested.
Okay.
If what he said during his campaign is anything to go by,
then he should just facilitate.
It is our expectation. My second issue has.
Look, let me go to Kojo.
Okay.
Okay. Let me just see.
Okay, abusuya wene ensema ekoso ewo political highway so new auditor general abusuya sisiano eye madam Pemela ono na president Mahama nominate no as new auditor general. Ebedamase samoje pene kokutisa ensem we edemai aha eye gossip politics TV so bedamase.